All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Can You Survive RPG Part 5. It's not really a Part 5. It's more of a side story, but that's what we're calling it. Today, we're going to have our very best Anne.
Hi. I'm sick.
Wait, we're doing a filler arc? Oh my
And-
god, who else do we have, Dan?
I was getting to that, Steven.
Who else is here?
Shut up!
Okay, I'll pretend like I'm not here.
And today, instead of me doing the Dungeon Master, we have our very special guest, Puffin Forest.
Oh my god, I'm here! Ooh, yeah! Hello, everyone! Thanks for having me on here! We love you!
So Christmas is coming up, which means this is going to be a Christmas podcast. It'll be a very long video, so sit back, relax, go get some tea, go get some popcorns or whatever you do when you sit down and do nothing, and well, let's get into it.
And hopefully we can post this before Christmas. Yes.
Yes,
This time.
definitely. We won't be late.
Are you sure? Okay.
If we keep talking stupid nonsense, it's gonna take more than Christmas. Let's go.
All right.
All right, that's good.
Hello everyone, thanks for coming, thanks to the players for playing. A year ago, there was an arcane magical disaster at a school called Wubbles Academy of the Arcane, and a lot of the students were evacuated from this magical academy, and since then, around the school in the woods, the area has been avoided by the locals because there have been strange kind of magical effects kind of going on. It's been a year later, and there's this odd storm brewing over the forest and the area where the school is, and it's been growing and growing stronger day by day. And so the head of the village nearby, the village of Maple, has brought together a group to go off into the academy and figure out what's going on, what happened there, and try and put a stop to it.
And that was us?
Yes, that was you!
Oh no! We're doomed.
Steven's got this. Let's do this.
Look at me and my charisma points of 16.
So the group comes together and the story starts off. You guys have come to this village of Maple, and the village itself is, the storm has been brewing overhead. The snow is falling just constantly, and there's the wind whipping up as it blows past. And there is, off in the distance, is the dense forest, which is Quillam Forest. And you guys are brought into the mayor's office, and out comes the mayor to talk with you, his name is Vancy. Hello there! Pleasure to make acquaintances with you. How are you?
I cast minor illusion and make an illusion of myself while I go not here. This is boring. 5 foot cube illusion. Do it.
Ah, hello! And he holds out a hand to try and shake you.
Hi there.
Hello, Mayor. Sorry, ignore that stupid fool. What do you need? What do you need from me and these side characters?
Hey!
And so he re-explains where he's like, we are interested in hiring a group of adventurers to go off into the academy and figure out and put a stop to whatever nefarious thing is happening there. We will offer you 500 gold pieces for you to go out there and put an end to what's going on.
You sound like a very posh guy. I want to murder this posh guy.
I don't have a reference to like how much 500 gold is.
500
Not
gold
enough.
pieces. Not enough.
Yeah.
Not enough.
So does anyone want to try bartering with him?
How much is 500 though?
500 gold pieces. So like a sword or something would cost 25 or so. If you wanted to say an inn or something, that'd be like 7 silver pieces or so, which is, sorry, a silver piece, it's 10 silver for 1 gold piece.
Okay.
So it's not bad. It's like almost what, like 5,000
Yeah,
bucks.
I think we're okay. You know what? Let's take this payday and keep going.
Excellent.
Our lives are only
Wait,
worth 5,000? All of our lives are only worth 5,000?
Split? We have to split the 500 gold too.
Oh no, that's too. More, we want more. This is
Does someone want to try arguing with him?
I use my charismatic stare down that a hellhound wouldn't flinch at, and look at the mayor directly into his eyes and says, "How much do you really have?"
So I am going to give you the intimidation roll, and you rolled quite well. So he's like,
Ooh.
well, you see, finances are a little bit tight at the moment. You see, we have actually paid for another group to go in there, but unfortunately, they ran off, those scoundrels, they ran off with the money. But,
Wait, can we just go after those guys instead? Let's murder those guys! They have so much gold, we can just plunder it from their bodies.
Or we can do the same thing. We can just take the gold and leave.
so I will tell you as a GM, if you are interested in doing that, that is perfectly fine if you're interested in that. And
Steven does that while his minor illusion deals with these idiots.
Okay, so he does increase his offer to 600 gold pieces. He's like, that is the most I can offer you at this point, unfortunately.
Alright, so then maybe we should go finish their quest first, then murder the other idiots.
You said you wanted to go into town and try and find out information about it. Did you actually want to split off from the group and go into town and see and ask around or something?
The reward increased, so Steven is less reluctant to.
Okay.
So he will stay with the group for now.
Didn't you say that you had some sort of trait that allows you to torture people, Steven?
The
thaumaturgy, it's like the intimidation effect, the magic intimidation is one thing. Then he has told the dead, that does damage.
I use Mage Hand to lift Daniel's hand and slap himself.
Nani?
So what I'm going to do is it's going to be a pose check versus Steven's Arcana versus Dan. So what happens is Steven does the Mage Hand, forces Dan's hand to come up to his face, but then Dan kind of like ducks his head back as the hand goes past.
What?
Nice. Steven, stop
What
it.
the heck?
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me 32 times, shame on you.
Fine, grumble, grumble, let's go do something. Let's go clear the village or whatever. Grumble, grumble.
Anne, do you want to look around to see if there's any,
No thanks.
anything that you can steal?
No.
No?
I only wanted to when you got to punch yourself in the face.
Oh my gosh.
So unless you want to punch yourself in the face, then maybe I'll change my mind.
Oh my god, we don't have time for this.
Oh my
The
gosh.
people are getting away too, so let's finish this quest and go get them and rip out their organs.
Yeah, and so as you say that, the mayor of Vancy is like, ugh. He's like,
now he chimes in. Okay, fine, whatever.
So do you guys have anything you want to talk to Vancy about? Because I know your character has left the building. Steven?
Okay, so Steven's gone. Should one of us go after him? I think I should go after him.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
So
I'll go with Steven.
Okay, so Steven, you walk out once again to the village of Maple. There's several buildings going around. There's carts going back and forth, and the weather is very oppressive here with that overbearing storm. It's fairly dark. There's kind of a tavern area. There's a blacksmith. There is a temple, and it does in fact have a graveyard. There's anywhere in particular you're gonna go?
Are there any people outside?
Yeah, there's people kind of walking around on the street, going back and forth. If you wanted to get information, there is a general store. You can talk to people there, or going to the tavern. That's another possibility. Okay. Or a temple.
I don't think I'm welcome in temples, but okay.
Let's go to tavern.
Yeah, I think a tavern would be the best.
So you go into the tavern, and it's, there's a lot of people talking who are hiding from trying to get out of the storm and the weather. People are talking amongst themselves and the din overhead, and they do offer you food and drinks. And I'm going to cut back to Anne and Dan. And did you have anything else you wanted to talk to Vancy about and Margaret?
Vancy, why do you think these things have been happening in the school?
I don't know that myself, unfortunately. You might consider talking to Olgar. He's a very wise and very smart person. He's a wizard, don't you know? Much with the magic. Kapow! Not this kind of magic. Whoa! And he does the arm. He kind of flexes.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my. So you are a man of culture yourself, and I do the same thing. I flex as well.
And
we
he
have a
flexes
literal...
as well. He gets you into a flex off.
We have a little brotherly romance going on.
Okay.
Oh my
You
goodness.
actually, you rolled higher than him. So...
Oh, okay.
So you, and you like break your shirt or something, or just...
Can I just leave? While you
Yeah, you can just leave.
Anne, would you like to join us? Oh.
No, thank you.
Okay, now Hosuh, Steven, and Ian, I assume you're kind of going around and you're talking to people, and what kind of information are you looking for?
What are we fighting? What took over the academy? And how long has this been happening? What type of tier magic can they use?
And Hosuh, what are you interested in?
Yeah, how many people have taken the quest?
So the information that you get from them, talking to them, was that there was a previous adventuring party of 4 people who had taken the quest and gone off. They went off, and they were never heard from again. They took the initial upfront payment. Here's the thing. They are gone. They're just never heard from again. But other people in other towns have not heard of them either.
Oh my god!
So
Yeah. Vancy is of the conclusion that they just took the money and ran off. Unfortunately, with your roll, it was fairly low, so that is all the information that you get. Hosuh.
maybe we should have gotten more
We have
gold.
to murder the mayor!
No.
Then we're gonna jump over to Steven. So you had asked about, like, what do people know about about the area,
Yeah.
what are you gonna be fighting and stuff like that. It's an okay roll, so what I'll give you is one piece of information, which is that people are avoiding the forest. Like, they'll say that they'll see shadows or different a shape kind of moving around in the forest, and they kind of tell their kids and other people, hey, stay away from the forest because it's creepy.
Yeah. But first, I have the absolute gut feeling that the mayor is actually the one doing this.
I don't know how true that is.
Let's kill him.
I don't know, it's always the good
Cut to me
guys.
still flexing with the mayor. No, he is a trustworthy man.
Can I fucking kill Daniel? I would like to kill Daniel. Can I roll to kill Daniel?
Okay, you succeed.
I'm kidding!
So what happens is you're currently flexing with the mayor, having a flex off, and then what happens is running through the door is Steven on a rage. So what I'll say is that you guys have spoken. Dan probably is finished. Vancy has other stuff, so he sees Dan out. The four of you might meet up at the tavern to talk about what's going on and how to handle it and everything.
Can I stop by the library first?
Yeah, sure, you can
Wait.
stop by the library.
Nerd.
I am just going to give you another roll. I'll give information to Steven. From your studies, what you're able to determine is that there was some kind of arcane ritual done to manipulate the weather, and it is apparent, like, you can set up different runes, and you know that if those runes were to, say, like, be deactivated, it would end the storm.
Steven's really good in carrying this team so far.
Wait, the mayor said something about a wizard, him knowing
Yeah.
a bunch of facts about this thing that's been happening. Maybe we should go talk to him.
Orga? What was his name?
Olgar was the name of
Olgar.
the wizard. So if you guys go over to the wizard's house, you will meet up with Olgar, who is an elderly dwarf. And he's like, I don't get gas that often. It's very strange.
Oh my
And
gosh.
he will...
Are you okay, sir?
Oh no, this is normally how I talk.
Wait, Hosuh, you're a dwarf. Go talk to him.
Oh, the wise one. Do you know anything about what's been happening at the school ground that's causing all this weather?
He would actually confirm some of the stuff that Steven had said, that there are apparently some kind of arcane runes that are active, that are manipulating the weather, and that causing this magical snow to fall. He would also give you another piece of information that people apparently saw some snowmen kind of wandering through the forest.
Oh my god!
Snowman. So this is a Christmas special.
Daniel! Oh my god!
Like snowman as in like a man made out of snow?
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay, got it.
And someone said like they saw one. They were at their house and they were like drinking some tea and it was warm and they looked outside and they saw a snowman and then they continued to drink the tea and they looked back and the snowman was gone.
Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap!
We're gonna need some fire spells. Does anyone know fire spells?
Yes, but I can only do it twice a day.
Dang it, don't use it now. Okay.
All right, let's go.
So you guys are traveling. When you're going along the road, in front of the road is several signs. One of them says, like, Pwubbles, Academy of the Arcane. And then there's another bit of wood on it says, go away, don't come here, stay away. And then there's like a little barrier kind of up on the road. And you guys hop over the barrier and then continue along into the forest. As you guys are continuing through the forest, you guys each do a perception check. And the highest, coming out strong, is Steven.
Of course! Oh, get
my
wrecked,
God.
everyone!
Whatever.
You guys are walking along the road. As you're walking along, you look through the trees and you see a snowman off in the distance, like with a smiley face.
Kick it.
Wait a second.
Should we go and check it?
I use minor illusion to create another illusion of myself and walk it towards the snowman.
How many times can you use that thing a day?
Infinite!
Yeah, correct. Infinite.
Infinite?
Yeah.
It's infinite?
Get wrecked!
Oh.
And so it walks
Cool.
over there. It walks over there and nothing happens. The snowman appears to be just still. Do you do anything?
I take my javelin and I throw it at him.
Okay.
As a snowman.
Oh my god.
You take your javelin, you chuck it, so I'm going to give you an attack roll. Okay, so you chuck the javelin,
Hi-ya!
and it goes through the snowman's chest and then falls over. Hosuh, you notice the fact that so the snowman falls over, but you do see that the snowman kind of crawls away on the ground.
Oh.
Stop attacking it! Stop! Wait!
Oh, that's so
Okay, wait.
scary.
Can we go and check it out even closer?
This was a perception roll, so it was something... I think it's a trap, kids.
But it's crawling away. Maybe we could interrogate
Yeah,
it.
it could have been bait, but it's a snowman. We literally can't do anything other than blow it up. All
So
right,
we shall.
Oh,
I
maybe
use,
we can follow it.
And do something.
I don't know what to do. I can stomp on it, make it stop.
Okay, so,
Oh, no.
So first off, you
Oh
guys
my
are looking at it from a distance, so do you want to kind of sneak over there?
Maybe we should follow it.
I would like to cast invisibility.
I want to walk up to it.
One of the things I will say also with Anna is the fastest character in this group because as a bonus action she can dash, which can double her move speed every round.
And go follow it so we don't die.
Ooh, okay.
Go.
Anna, so you start running out there, and as you're running out there, you get a perception check, and you see there's another snowman, and another snowman, and there's another one.
Oh.
Can I just kick them all down?
You continue running.
No, I want to destroy all of them.
Okay, so now what we are going to do is, so Anna runs over to one of the snowman, like one of the ones on the ground, and then she goes to stomp it and succeeds and does
yeah.
actually stomp it. But as she stomps it, the other three like kind of come to life. They start like moving around and they move in her direction. So then we're gonna jump over. Next on the initiative is Steven.
Hey Daniel, was that your phone? Cause I called it. I cast Scorching Ray on all of them, I guess. There's 3 and I can shoot 3 of them, right?
Yeah, so that is
Okay,
easy.
I will do that.
Okay, 2 hit and one of them misses. So
God damn.
So there's 3 of them. They're coming over to her, and you shout your words of magic, and then you form this kind of circle of arcane flames, and 2 of them shoot and just vaporize 2 of the snowmen. They come up and they let out the screams, cries of pain, and there's
Get dunked on!
there's steam that billows out of their bodies as they fall to the ground, and then the other one is still coming towards Anna, so it is actually going to rake at her with its claws. And as it does there,
it has claws?
yeah, because it has
It's a freaking
sticks.
snowman.
So
Who puts claws on
remember?
snowmen?
Okay, so it has twigs or these like branches for its arms, and so the
okay.
branches for its arms just kind of rake past her and kind of cut her quite a bit. Then we're gonna jump over to Hosuh.
Is there a healing? How much damage did it do?
Oh, healing word? So it is going to, it did about 8 points of damage onto her.
Holy crap, that's like half her health.
I'm dying, guys. Save me, Hosuh.
Restore up to 15 hit points. And can you...
Okay.
maybe that's not enough.
So
maybe
your
I should-
healing spell is you can cast Healing Word at a distance if you want.
How much does it heal?
So Healing Word heals about 6 hit points.
Okay. How many times can I use it a day?
So you have 4 uses per day, and it is a bonus action, meaning you still have your move and regular action.
Oh, can I use healing word on Anne?
Bonus action Healing Word that brings her hit points up, and then you still have your action and your move.
Could I use my warhammer to swing at the
At the snowman?
snowman? Yes.
Yeah, so you run out there and you make a swing, and that is a hit. And so you're going to deal some damage. So you take a swing, you break off a chunk of the snowman, and you break off one of its arms as well.
Are you sure you're a healer?
Come on, Dan, do something. Oh my god, I'm literally carrying this team.
Okay.
Has no one read their character
gosh.
sheets?
Let me sing you a song to boost everyone's morale.
I swear to god, I will kill Daniel my next turn.
Wait, the snowman's
So
still
help
alive.
me.
Just hit it so we can kill the last one.
Okay, fine. I put down my instruments,
Which I
and
totally
then
have.
I,
Do you want to
done.
sing?
I take out my long sword and I swing it around like there's no tomorrow, doing a 360 turn like Garen on League of Legends. If you guys know
my
that.
God.
So you cut the snowman in half, And so the two
Nice.
halves of the snowman fall apart.
Nice.
Is it
Okay,
dead?
and so we are now,
Well, for me, I analyze the snowmen. They can't be controlled just randomly. So there has to be some magic residue that set it off. Why did these three turn into magic snowmen while the one that Daniel shot with a spear just like ran? So there's some sort of mechanism here, and I would like to find out what it is.
Well, these aren't mindless robots since they try to run away. If they were really just mindless snowman monsters, they would have constantly tried to attack us, but that one of them tried to crawl away to safety. So maybe they have consciousness.
Yeah, I would still like to analyze them, see if there's any magics happening.
Okay, so what you can tell is that the snow appears to be magical. The snow that's falling, and then
A frickety
they
course, okay.
make up into these snowmen.
Okay, so that means we have to stop the storm to stop the snowmen, and the snowmen don't seem to actually attack us.
They
Wait.
do.
Yeah, but
Did-
only because Daniel and Anne stomped on them. What
Wait,
the
is
heck?
it
Anne?
because we
Daniel.
stomped on? We still don't know if they're evil by nature or if they just defend themselves.
I swear to God, I will murder this guy next chance I get. Okay.
All right, lads, let's continue our journey. And I do like a really cool back turn and walk away in slow motion.
I punched Daniel.
Can I stomp on him too?
Hosuh
right.
stops him.
Let's fly.
Thanks, Hosuh.
Oh my
Thanks.
God.
As you guys walk through the forest, you get to this large clearing, and it is kind of a castle, and there's a bridge kind of leading up towards the center of the castle. And I'm going to give you guys a perception check looking at it.
Steven again.
Steven again.
Dang. Okay, it's fine as long as we succeed. I don't
Wow.
care.
Okay, so Steven, and once again, the storm is very dense, but you do see, looking through it, there's a sheen of white across the castle, so it's hard to see, but you do see the outline of kind of a circle sort of going around above the head of the castle. Up there is a tower, and there's quite a bit of damage to it, almost like part of it was caved in.
Do we see any snowmen around?
You do not see any snowmen in the area.
With my ability, Unseen Servant, can it interact with things, or is it just
Yes,
like
it can.
carry this?
It
Oh,
can
okay.
interact with things, yes.
I cast Unseen Servant and have it make like snowballs for us, I guess.
Okay.
I want to see.
Snowball.
Wait, I want to check if there's like any traps in our way because this is a huge clearing, so I'm pretty sure something is here.
Yeah, I know. Something destroyed this whole place. I don't know what.
Yeah,
Don't
so-
want to find out.
Well, I will say that there are like little shacks kind of around. One it appears to be like a stable, and then there is some fencing there.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Want to go
so
check it out?
Unseen Servant scouts it with
Okay.
snowballs too.
Okay, so
Like
he
he-
has
like-
the snowballs kind of scouts it out.
Yeah, so like it's like throwing them at random places to see what happens, see if it triggers anything.
We should just make Anne do it. She has stealth like crazy.
Yeah, last time Anne did anything, she almost got murderified. So I'm not gonna do that anymore.
The bane of being a rogue. It's like, I'm gonna go by myself. Oh crap, I could die.
Does the Unseen Servant trigger anything?
You guys scouted around, and the unseen servant does not trigger anything. So he just kind of goes around and throws the snowballs and does not. Yeah, there's no reaction.
Having fun there?
How long does this guy last?
How long does it last? I believe it lasts for 1 hour.
Okay.
Should we enter or should we do something else before we do anything?
You said that there's houses nearby, right?
Yeah, there's a
shack?
little shack.
Like
or two.
shacks?
Yeah, some
Okay.
shacks.
Hey, Anne, you want to go rob some places?
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah!
Also,
Alright.
you want to check out the castle?
We should stay as a group, I think. After that whole snowman incident, I don't think we should split it up.
Obviously, Steven has
I
to
don't
carry you
want to
idiots.
rob banks. Ugh, fine. Let's go.
I am going to have Anne do some smart person investigation, and what she can tell is that some of the major items were taken, like, oh, this is, bag of gold and stuff like that, and some light items, but a lot of the heavier, bulkier items were left there.
Oh, so they evacuated pretty quickly.
Dun,
must be
dun,
it.
dun!
Or maybe they were there and then the group before us came and stole everything and they left.
I will actually give Anne another item.
Woo.
What? What is this?
What you find is a bag, and the bag, when you open it up, you look inside and you're looking for the bottom, but you reach your hand in, and it goes past where the bottom should be.
Holy
And
crap!
This is a bag of holding, and what it is it has kind of an extra dimensional space in the bottom.
Oh.
So it can
Wow.
hold like 250 pounds, and it always feels like it weighs 15 pounds. And you can stick these large, bulky items, like you take a surfboard and just stuff it into the hole, and it closes, and the bag is fine.
Oh, it sounds
Alright.
like Daniel's butt.
All right, and carry my javelins, my pikes, and my long swords. Here you go.
Oh, yeah, I'll just shove you in there.
Alright, now that we looted the poor, let's go do stuff at the castle.
You guys go up to the academy, and you open up the doors. You cross the bridge, open it up, and when you guys open them up and come inside, it's very warm in there. It's actually, and there are several oil lanterns along the walls, and they're all lit, and they're throwing off these flames. And inside,
Yikes.
there's an entrance hall. It's laid out with all this food there and
Oh my
drinks.
gosh.
And it's a long hallway or a long hall, like a seating area.
There's a bunch of food there?
Yeah, there's a bunch of food there.
My gosh, this could only mean one thing.
What is it?
Somebody really, really likes us.
So you cast it, and Dan, what did you want to do, Dan?
Eat.
Oh my god.
Yet, not
All
yet.
right,
It's gonna be
So-
like a
Stop,
sleeping
Daniel.
spell or just like absolute rat
I take
poison.
one additional action to eat even more.
Do you eat? Because there are some drinks there.
Can I use detect poison?
Yeah.
first?
Okay. So I will first give it to Hosuh. So you cast detect poison and disease. The food and the drink, kind of like some of the bread, you don't see any on there, but then some of the meat, like there's some arcane energy kind of coming off of it, and then as well as the drink as well.
It's a sleeping spell. Daniel, I swear to god, if you eat that, I will murder you in your sleep.
Huh?
Wait,
What?
he's
What'd you
actually
say?
eating it right now. Oh my god, Dan, what the heck?
God.
What did you say?
Whatever. You know what? If I kill Daniel, can I res him? I would like. Oh my god. Just.
Okay, what
oh my
happened to
God.
Daniel then?
I
Alright, what
cast.
happened?
I cast cause fear on the food on Daniel so that he doesn't eat the food. I guess.
All right. So Daniel is going to give me a wisdom save. All right. Let me take a look at the numbers, because this is actually
Okay.
really close. Okay.
Can I use my charisma to be like stare down Steven?
Shut up.
Okay, so Daniel failed by 1. So he's just like
Get wrecked.
slightly. So he's about to eat, and I don't know if he eats or not. Like he might have had a bite or two, and then you do stop it, cause fear, and he just like kind of goes paralyzed.
Spit it out!
You're my bitch now, Daniel. Let's keep going. We're not eating this junk.
But look how nice.
Daniel, I only have one more first level spell today. I don't want to keep using it on you.
But it's Christmas.
I swear to God, I will murderify you.
All right, fine.
We still don't know what spell it is that's casted on these food. It could
Exactly.
be
It might be healing spell.
I have a detect magic spell.
Okay, so you cast detect magic, and so it lets you see the magic. The bread itself has nothing on it, but you see that there's some kind of like transmutation magic sort of coming off of the meats, and there is some other transmutation magic coming off of the drink.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that means it's human.
What? No. Listen, Steven, not everyone thinks about eating humans like you do. Maybe they just try to make rotten meat not so rotten.
Daniel, if only the meat and the drink has been transmuted, but not the bread, I'm seriously considering it's like some sort of human
Steven,
derivative.
remember that time I asked for your opinion? Oh, wait.
Daniel, no.
And I reluctantly eat more. What happens to me? I don't know.
Do you?
my
So
God.
what are you eating? Are you just eating the meat and the bread and the drink? Are you just eating everything?
All
Oh
everything.
my god.
Okay,
Hosuh, how many times can you heal people?
I am
4
not sure.
times
4
and then
people?
2 times.
Yeah, 4.
So 6.
Horse has got my
No,
back.
I kind of want to see what happens. So maybe we should just let Daniel eat it.
Oh my god.
So he.
And please murder him. I don't
He's
want to
gonna
get
die
kicked out of the
anyways.
game.
He's gonna
He,
die when
die.
he's eating the food.
He eats the food. After he does that, the unseen servants are coming in, and they're kind of cleaning up and taking some of the plates and running off with them. Dan, you feel really good. You feel kind of energized from eating that
Nice.
food. You actually get some temporary hit points from that.
What?
And-
Yeah,
but,
buddy.
Nani?
the thing is that you hiccup, And as you do so, these bubbles come out of your mouth, and they have this bits of purple and pink, and they kind of float up. And as they go up a little bit, they pop, almost like pop rocks.
Oh god!
Oh my gosh, what's happening?
And then they're gone.
Oh my god, we have to get out of the room right now.
And then he hiccups again, and then some more of the bubbles come out, and they pop, and then they, and once again, they're making the little sound effects, but he's just like on occasional hiccup, and these bubbles come out, and they pop.
What if he turns into a snowman, and those snowmen were the people from the school previously?
I don't think that the snowmen were burping pink and purple bubbles.
No, but like, what if this is a delay effect before he turns into, a snowman or something?
I will give Hosuh a knowledge roll to think about that. Okay, so he got a fabulous roll.
Ooh.
And so I will give you the information that this appears from your medical training and stuff. What you know is that it appears as if some of the magic used to make the food is kind of breaking down. And so it's giving the food this weird, like, magical effect on it. Like, and so it's, on the one hand, gave him the temporary hit points, but on the other hand, it's suddenly causing him to burp those bubbles.
Okay, well, that's going to be a real problem sneaking into the castle now, or into the academy now.
I feel great.
I eat some bread and continue on with this garbage fire. I don't know that I call Daniel.
As you are going towards one of the side halls, what you hear is
sounds like an elf.
Okay, I think we need Anne to do something. Anne, do something.
Can I like shove Daniel in my backpack? So
oh my god, not with
yes,
Daniel. Oh my god.
So you open up the bag of holding, shove Dan inside, and then close it.
All right. Okay, I'll hide here for now.
Okay, now we can like go after that sound quietly now.
Okay, so Anne has the highest stealth, so I'm going to roll it. So she critically failed, but
oh my god.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh, I blame Daniel.
she is a So here's the thing: she's a halfling, and she has a trait called Lucky, which means she gets to re-roll it.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, thank god. Okay.
That is 23.
Okay.
Wow.
Boom.
Jeez.
From nothing to 100.
So she, like a ghost, she just kind of vanishes and she kind of goes over. She's passing by several classrooms, and she hears the humming, and she goes past one classroom, and there she sees this this younger kind of, he looks like a teenager, and he's sitting at a desk, and he's just kind of staring around, and he's humming to himself.
Can I kill him?
No, don't kill him.
Okay, so I don't think if we kill him, the magic will stop. So we have to like interrogate him or something.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Anna is in the front by herself, so
Yeah.
she can kind of decide what she wants to do.
Yeah, it's all up to you, Anne.
It's all up to me. Oh my goodness. I take out Daniel from my backpack and make him hiccup at him and interrogate him.
crap! Oh my god!
I jump out with two long swords. Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh my god, we have to engage now.
So what you hear is the kid goes. So Anna and Dan are in the room first, and you hear this around the corner.
Oh my god, we have to go. Go,
Okay.
go,
I
go.
point the
follow him.
long sword at this teenager. What do you know about this storm?
What? Oh yeah, the storm. I've been there for it's been there for like a year. It's been there for a while.
He's rambling. Kill him, man.
Okay.
Don't kill me.
Don't kill him, you idiot. We still need information.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Steven. My wisdom's 0, so I don't know.
Oh my god. Okay, so there's a difference between wisdom and just pure knowledge. Don't be stupid, stupid.
So this guy, this teenager, he has these round glasses. He has on his desk, he has like a book, and he's got some paperwork, and he has some pens and pencils, and he's got his backpack next to him. He's like, "Oh, did you guys come here to go to class too?"
What?
Nani?
Can I ask him, are there any other people other than you in this place?
Well, well, there is Moldar, the librarian. He's still here, but I mean, it's been awfully quiet here for a while.
How long have you been here?
A year.
What year is it? And do I know the year?
Yeah, you know
Is
the
that
year.
a
So he
thing?
tells you
Okay.
it's the timeline is correct. He says
Okay,
the year.
okay.
Okay, so what's going on here?
Well, I don't know. It's like there's some kind of, I guess there's a magic storm or something. I'm not supposed to go up to the upper level, so here I am in the classroom because it's 9 o'clock on, it's 3 o'clock on a Wednesday, and I got my Transfiguration magic class is 3 o'clock on Wednesday.
Are there gonna be teachers coming in soon?
I'm waiting, and but I mean they haven't shown up here for a year.
A year? Oh my
Holy
gosh.
crap.
Holy crap.
This librarian guy is definitely it. We have to kill him. But don't say that I don't say that out loud.
Listen, Bob. Wait, is Bob your name?
My name's Stanley.
All right, Bob. Okay. Things have not been... Clearly, you have been an idiot. Everybody's dying outside. You shouldn't be here.
I don't think I'm an idiot. Gee whiz, I spend my time in my class and I get the best grades that anyone ever did.
Because you were the only
Don't listen to the guy
class.
with the 0 wisdom. It's okay. You're fine. Don't worry.
Alright, well, I cast
kill him.
invisibility and go find this librarian guy.
So you're
Wait, is the library in the upper levels?
Yes, in the upper levels.
Do we want to bring this guy along with us, or do we want to?
Should we make him go in the front?
Oh no!
I don't think it's a good idea. If he's already chummy with the librarian guy.
When you say that, he goes, oh, I could go with you guys. I've never hung out with you before.
Come on. We have to bring him
God,
now.
man, I'm sorry. I think you should murder him, yes.
I think so too.
Show us the way to the library. Actually, he wouldn't know because he's not
Yeah,
an
sure. Yeah, and he starts like
wouldn't
putting the stuff,
right?
and he goes over and he grabs a hall pass, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure.
Oh my god.
Give my hall pass.
It's so cute. Oh my god. Let's do it. Let's go.
He's gonna
Okay.
lead us to a trap.
And so the group, I'm going to have everyone do an insight roll now.
Oh my god, no.
Hosuh with the best insight. Rolled a 19. So your character, what you can tell is he does not appear to be deceptive. He appears to be very genuine. Like, oh, he's like really excited.
Aw, what a nice kid. Oh,
I swear to god, if we don't murder something by the end of this, I'll be so angry.
And as you guys go up there, it's very warm. And as you go up, it gets colder and colder and colder going up to the library. He's like, oh, I don't really go up here much. It's kind of cold. And
Wait, when's the last time you saw this librarian?
Oh, gee whiz, that was a good 6 months ago or so.
Holy crap, the librarian's dead. There's something in the study. Oh my god.
The doorway is actually iced over. It has like a solid thing of ice, and Stanley goes, "Oh, he's like pulling on the handle. He's like, "Oh, gee whiz, that seems a little hard." Okay.
Can I use the iron fist thing I got?
Stanley is also pulling out his wand to cast something on it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast a spell, and now I'm gonna roll for wild magic.
God damn.
turns out he's a grand magician. He's like super high level.
He's the raid boss. I told you we should have killed him. And I'm so sorry. You were right.
So he goes, Alaka, open it! And he waves his wand, and then there's a puff of smoke that like blows into his face. He's like, whoa, whoa!
Oh.
And he gets like stars in his eyes, and he starts spinning around like, whoa, whoa, whoa! And he falls down, and then he starts rolling towards the stairs.
I roll to grab him before he falls down the stairs.
Okay, so you just kind of like grab him, and then like maybe stand him up or something.
You okay, buddy?
Oh yeah, gee whiz, that was not what I was expecting.
Well, we'll give you one more try, and if you fail again, we're gonna kill you. All right?
I can.
Oh, okay.
Finally, Daniel says something useful.
I think I have something called fire.
Or sacred flame.
Sacred flame, right?
Oh,
what does
give
it
it a
do?
So what it does is that you point at a thing and then you light it on fire, basically, or with radiant.
Can we melt the ice that's frozen?
So Hosuh steps up and he points his finger kind of around the door, and as he does the sacred flame, the fire, kind of the radiant fire, comes out and gives off kind of this warm glow, and he points it around and it melts, and the ice that was formed around it, and as it comes down, the water is dripping down, and the water kind of goes down, and then freezes again, and then you melt it and it goes down and then freezes again. But you do manage to unstick the door.
I think Anne should scout
The
it, Daniel
kid?
second, and then us two bringing up the rear.
Hey
No.
kid, come here.
Hosuh, then me. Okay, what? I don't think the librarian's alive anymore. I don't think this kid is gonna do anything.
But why
It's fine,
was
it's
the door
fine.
frozen over, though?
Cause the guy is dead. He's been, I don't know, taken over by some ice things.
he used it to protect himself from the outside world. Maybe something's gonna happen once we go in. Maybe he'll be like, "Oh my gosh, who are you?"
Okay, Daniel can go first.
All right.
I think Anne should go first so she can scout it. Cause she is most quickest,
she doesn't
I
have
guess.
A lot of hit points, though. That's the thing.
Ah, fine. Okay, Daniel, go first. You're a meat shield. And then
That's
Anne,
right.
then Anne, then Hosuh, then me bringing up the rear. Because in case something comes behind us, we need our healers to actually heal. See, I actually know how to play this game. You guys are stupid. What the heck? Oh my god.
Freaking
Okay, let's
Steven,
go.
you haven't said anything clever. It's very basic things you're talking about.
Yeah, but you, oh my god, you want to eat the magical food.
And I got power, did I not? Steven.
Puffin, if you don't kill these guys, I will kill them myself.
All right, Puffin, can I like take away Steven's staff from his hand?
Yeah, it's gone now. No,
What
I'm
are you
just
guys
kidding.
doing?
I'm just kidding.
I take away Steven's staff and I give him like a very passive aggressive shove. Ugh.
Oh no.
Puffin, if you roll that, I will hurt you too. I can punch the DM, right?
God damn it.
No, you can't. See that, Puffin? This guy
So what
deserves to be in a
happens is,
cage.
the group see a big slap fight emerging between Dan and Steven.
Oh my god.
Like, no, stop it. Take, this is my staff. You can't. No, stop it. Take it away. No, it's mine.
All the while the necrophile is getting away.
Hosuh, aren't you gonna stop
Oh,
us?
yeah, okay. Stop. What are you guys doing? 600 gold is waiting for us, guys.
All right. I creak the door open and I go in and I shout, "Hello? Is anybody here?" Wait, no, I have charisma. Hello?
You creak the door open and say, hello. What you hear is, quiet down there. This is a library.
Okay, sorry.
Oh,
I
sorry.
cast deafness. I cast deafness on the librarian.
Okay, you, so what you see is kind of coming around the corner is there is a skeleton and he's wearing some clothes and
Oh my
library.
god.
It's an
Whoa.
undead?
No, I'm not undead. It's make you just kids making that joke.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, are you the one that's making all the snowfall in the village?
Oh no, that's the arcane rooms we got up the floor upstairs. I'm just the
Dark what?
librarian here.
I have a feeling that he's not aware that he is an undead.
So Stanley kind of talked to you guys like, well, I heard the stories that apparently he was this librarian. He'd been working there for a long time, and he just kind of kept doing his work and just never left.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Can you tell us something more about the guy upstairs?
Guy upstairs. Yeah. That's a dragon that lives up there.
Holy
Dragon.
dicks,
Oh
okay.
my. All right. Okay. What kind of dragon? Why is he causing up a storm? What do you know, librarian? Tell me now.
I don't know. He's making noises, and I tell him to keep it down. This is a library. You can't be making noises in a library, can you?
All right, and kill him.
And this is, so another thing is that, describing this scene, there is the library, and it's kind of, once again, lots of books, and then the ceiling has caved in, and that's where kind of snow is coming in, and above is a study area, and that study area, there is another wall is caved in, and there's a large opening there. And you guys are just, you don't know what's up there.
Are we able to rest in here? Because we should probably regain our abilities before we fight the boss.
You can short rest if you want.
Okay.
Do you guys want to?
Yeah, we probably should.
Oh boy, we could have a slumber party. That would be great.
I will murder this teenager right now.
So you guys go over there and you rest up, and there's a roaring fire lit. You guys might pick some beds or something.
Nice.
I'm going to give you all perception checks with the perception checks, what Hosuh does notice when you guys are going to sleep is you do see a shadow kind of flying overhead to the tower and then leaving and then coming back.
Oh, man.
So that's the dragon. That's definitely the dragon.
Hey, Anne.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched the movie Hobbits?
No,
Okay, never mind.
because they remind me of you.
Well, what are you gonna do?
So, in the movie Hobbits, the Hobbit tries to steal from the dragon, and the Hobbit sneaks in and sees what the dragon has in store and does whatever. Now, I'm not saying you need to. I'm not scared of a dragon or anything, but I'm just saying you could possibly go in first and check out and come back to us, you know.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, go for it.
Okay, all right. Well then, so she separates from the group, and so the three of you are. I assume you guys wait for nightfall, and so the three of you are in the dormitory, and then Anna sneaks off by herself. And when you go up into the study, what you see are little piles of gold. You also see that there's a set of these arcane runes on the ground, and these different arcane energy kind of passing between them. And as the arcane energy is passing between them, there are motes of kind of smoke or that drift upward from it and go up towards the sky, expanding until it becomes the size of like a cloud. And also what you see when you get in and you're kind of exploring, you are currently in the dragon's lair itself. There are several bones on the ground, which are like, there's an area where maybe the dragon was like nesting or something. Also along the side wall is you see several humanoid figures, like a halfling, a tiefling, a human, a dwarf, and they're all frozen like statues.
Oh my
trapped
god,
in
those
ice.
are the first team.
And also along the ground, what you see are these items. It's like there's a javelin, there is a sword, and the snow almost kind of seems to pass around it and avoid it.
Oh.
And with magical items, what you know is that it's they don't collect dust, they don't rust, and so it seems to be magic to some extent. There is a bottle there as well, and there's this strange mist kind of swirling in them. But also, the dragon is currently not at home.
And grab everything.
Now,
Okay.
okay, so she is going around kind of looting, like, and I assume you might have the bag of holding open and are like kind of swooping stuff into it, correct?
Yes.
As you are doing that, the three of you guys, or the four of you guys, are in the dormitories, and Stanley is there, and he has like a little poker, and he puts like a marshmallow on it. It's like, whoa, this is great, you guys, yeah, oh geez, yucks. And he has like the little blanket up over him, and he has the marshmallows, and he's roasting. Oh, you guys want some?
I want to kill this kid so bad. No thanks, I'm good.
sure. I'll have some.
As you are doing that, outside the doorway, you hear some growling.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it's a monster?
Okay, so Dan crit on it. So he hears the
Nice.
the clack, clack, clack that sound like claws on like a stone surface. And he also hears, Moldor said they were here.
What the Okay.
Oh my.
I can smell them. Man blood.
Holy crap.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing is, Dan hears this, but Stanley is totally unaware. He's like, whoa, geez, shucks. Oh, and he's like roasting. He's like, oh, you guys want some?
Wait, shut up, Stanley.
Put him in your bag, Anne.
No, Anne's up there.
not here.
Anne's
She's-
Oh
Anne's
my
not here.
god.
Can I use detect evil to
To sense where
see
he
where
is.
it is? Yeah, sense where
Okay,
he is.
you detect him, and the dragon, it appears from what you can sense, he is in the hallway outside of the dormitory.
Was it the sound of the dragon?
It is the sound of the dragon is what Dan
Oh.
heard. So let me also just clarify. You guys are in the dormitories.
Mm-hmm.
The dragon currently is passing through the hallways, smelling, going there. I smelled them. And
Okay.
Oh,
God damn.
oh my gosh. Oh, what do we do? Do we see it?
you do not see this. This is just what you're hearing. And Stanley is currently muted by, I believe, Steven, who has his mouth
Okay.
hand over the mouth.
I think it'd be a good idea to try to lure him away, I guess. Minor illusion of myself. Can I make more than one, or is it just one at a time?
So you can make one at a time, so it's a 5-foot cube. So you make a minor
Goddamn,
illusion
okay.
out the door, door.
Yeah, so I make the minor illusion run out the door and away from us, I guess. Does that distract him?
What's going to happen is that you point out kind of in the general direction of the hallway, and you generate an image of yourself, and what you hear through the doorway is like, "Oh, I knew it. Invading my home." And it charges, you hear the clack as it's charging down the hallway, and you hear a huge roar, and there's a gust, and you can feel wisps of cold kind of coming from underneath the doorway. You hear, "Oh yes, you thought you could run away." And then there's a silence that's like, "What treachery is this?" And you hear scratching on it, and what you hear is the clatter of ice.
It's an ice dragon.
Yeah.
Quick,
yeah.
Anne, the sword.
I'm still not there, aren't I?
Okay, so Anne, you start coming down the stairs, and I'm going to have you do a stealth check.
Can I beat up the dragon?
Your stealth check is a 15. The dragon's perception, 13.
Oh! Hey!
So what happens is you are like running down the stairs. As you're coming down, there's like the shadow of the dragon, like, whoa, and you kind of go behind a pillar, and it just like goes past you, and it's like, "Come out! I can smell you. You're in here somewhere. You may hide from me for a time, but I will find you."
I got chills, man.
Wait,
dude,
so-
is that the chill from the ice dragon? Or is it just me?
I will be adding you all to my collection. I won't kill you
Holy
at
crap.
first.
Holy crap. Okay, so, shoot, we probably should have thawed the other team.
Oh, that probably would have been a good idea, but it's too late now.
I will also tell you with this particular dragon, he's about the size of a bit bigger than like a car.
Oh, so it's not too bad.
Yeah,
Wait
so
a second.
We can...
I have an idea, but it's going to require an insane amount of teamwork.
Okay, what is it?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so my plan is to cast invisibility, go up to the highest floor wherever the runes are, deactivate them while you guys distract the dragon. Okay? Operation Steven is the best
But
is a
he
go.
can smell you, though.
Yeah, I know, but he doesn't know how many of us there are. It seems like
Okay.
he's just chasing whatever is moving.
Wait, but he saw your
He saw my illusion, which means
Yeah, so he knows how you look like, which means if you're not here, he's gonna be suspicious.
that's stupid. I think Operation Steven is the best is a great idea. And
All right, let's try it. Let's try it.
I'll do what you say.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Great idea, Steven.
Because Steven has the highest knowledge, right?
Steven is technically the intellect of the group. He has a +3.
Yeah.
Suck it.
So
whatever.
he should have the highest chance of deactivating anything, right?
Yeah.
So
All right.
he should be the one going up there.
So first off, I would like Daniel to bust through the wall so he, I guess, is distracted by something else while I sneak through the door.
Okay, I kick the door open. Mighty dragon, face me! and I have a sword.
So the dragon turns around and it's like, there you
One-shots Daniel.
Wait, Anne, did you get the legendary sword or not? I'm still waiting on that.
Oh! Can I throw the sword at you or what? We're like all
That seems very
across from each
dangerous.
other.
Never throw never throw
There's
sharp
a dragon
things.
between us.
So do you want to actually throw it to Dan?
Yo, let's risk it. Throw it to me.
All right. So she is going to do Dex check to throw it.
Here comes.
9.
Here comes. Here comes.
Oh my god.
All right, so it's just a simple toss. So he does in fact manage to you toss it, and it kind of
Okay.
skitters towards him, and he picks it up.
Nice.
The dragon is going to say "You're a very brave one to face me, foolish but brave."
Yep.
And as the thing is that now you are able to see the dragon in its full glory, and this is a white dragon, and it has on
man.
one side of its face, what you see is that one of its eyes is larger than the other, and it's yellow, and kind of has a milky color to it. And there are several boils all across one side of the face, almost like it got hit with a flask of acid or something, and it just burned the side of its
Hosuh,
face.
use your acid.
And then we are going to Steven. So you said you wanted to go book it up to the top floor.
But
to
one
do
sec. When with my 2 a day, do I have 2 again, or is it just still 1 because we didn't actually rest?
You unfortunately still only have 1 spell because you did not get a full
God damn.
rest.
All right, so I'm just gonna have to use invisibility and
Yeah.
book it up there.
Okay.
You are going to book it. And then Hosuh and Anne, what are you guys going to do?
Remember there was a spell that can buff up a teammate?
There's a few options which you have. One is called Bless, which gives everyone or 3 people a plus D4 to their attack to any of their rolls.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Bless.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Including Steven?
Unfortunately, it is 3 targets. So
Okay,
you could cast it.
So you use it on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steven's not here.
Okay. Should I use it on Stanley instead of me?
No.
Because he seems to know a couple spells, but
Oh, don't worry, you guys. I can help you out. I'm gonna have him do a wisdom in case he's kind of cowardly at this point, or if he decides to man up. He crit, so he's like, I'm gonna be helping you out.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are actually going to cut over. We're actually going to start with Steven. What's going to happen is basically you run up the stairs, and as you're running up, you hear the roar, and then the dragon opens its mouth and lets out this breath of cold air in their direction. But you're just hearing the roar and seeing that as you run up the stairs to the upper levels, and you wanted to deactivate the thing, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the ruins.
Okay, so you go up there, and what you see is that there is kind of an amulet at the center of the ruins, and this particular amulet, it's it's doing this magical energy, and so you start saying oh, this rune here, well, do this and this and this, and you start kind of stretching things out and kind of manipulating things to cancel out the runes and prevent them from producing that the clouds.
Okay,
we're gonna cut downstairs now to the dragon itself is going to make some kind of a breath attack, and everyone is going to do a dex save.
Come on. I have really low dex. Fudge.
So what's going to happen is that Hosh and Anna are going to get out of the way quite a bit. Dan is going to take a bit of the blast, the Arctic blast. And as he does so, part of his arm kind of goes limp. From the just covered in this ice, and then his feet are a bit stuck to the ground because it's just it starts forming on him, and he has grabbed this particular weapon, and the weapon itself he can feel kind of this magical energy emanating off of it, and he attunes to it, and as he does so, the blade, it starts kind of glowing, becoming red, and then it becomes kind of white, and then gouts of flame come out from the blade. It is a fire sword, or a fire fang, so it produces fire.
Nice loot, and you did.
So we're going to do the initiative, and the initiative order is going to be Anne crit. So Anne goes first. What do you want to do?
I don't know what to do. What should I do? Kill the dragon!
Okay, so you're just going to run up and stab him with your sword?
And the eyeball.
Okay, so you're going to go for the eyeball.
Yes.
Don't do that, it's so hard!
It's clever.
Eyeball.
What's going to happen is that he's kind of leaning down. You come out from the side, and you take a slash at it, and you do, in fact, manage to hit the eyeball. It's ah! And there's a gout of blood that comes out from the eye. Jumping over to Hosuh.
Blood. Okay.
Oh my god.
Do I have another Sacred Flame?
Yeah, you have Sacred Flame. You can do those at will. You have Guiding Bolt. You have, as far as offensive attack weapons, Spiritual Weapon, where you manifest a weapon in midair that attacks him.
Oh, should I do Spiritual Weapon?
You can if you want. One is, the difference is that with Guiding Bolt, it gives the next person advantage on their attack. And then with Spiritual...
it's Daniel, right? Okay, yeah, I'll do Guiding Bolt so that Daniel can have an advantage on the attack.
Yes. So you successfully hit him, and it does a metric shit ton of damage. You hit him, and then Daniel, your turn.
Do I still have that magic sword? All right. Well,
Daniel, we can do it. Believe in yourself.
The only way to beat a dragon is the element of surprise. I drop the sword and I start flexing.
What the heck?
Oh my god. See, this is why we don't let Daniel do stuff.
Roll for it. I with my amazing
Daniel
strength,
crit.
I start flexing.
What?
I crit.
What's I gonna do?
You could have You could have killed him off with your thingy.
I could have killed him, but this is a very bad plan. I keep on flexing. I commit. And quickly do something while he's distracted by my huge biceps.
Stab him.
Before that, the dragon, you crit on your flex, and then what's going to happen is that the dragon is going to bite you.
Wow, no kidding. I wonder why.
So what happens is
Why?
the dragon like bites you like and then it like slams you into a wall and then and then slams
Please
you
kill
into another
Daniel.
wall. And then Anna is going to
gosh.
stab at the dragon. Where are you aiming for in particular, Anna? Because his head is currently off the ground.
The tail. Cut its tail off.
You're gonna go for the tail.
Yeah.
With the guiding bolt.
I'll give her advantage. So with advantage, you manage to hit, and you actually cut the dragon's tail off. And as the tail gets cut off, it opens its mouth in a cry of agony, and it drops Daniel to the ground.
Thank you.
Damn
He
it.
is now prone. Cutting over to Steven, you have actually managed to deactivate the arcane runes.
All of them? Oh my god, I'm so great. Oh, yeah.
Steven talks to himself. Oh, yeah.
Quest
Good job,
completed.
Steven.
I'm heading back to collect my reward. You guys deal with the dragon. I'm out.
No! Wait, he doesn't have any more spells, so yeah.
Yeah, I do. I have one more level 1.
Okay.
Hosuh, your turn.
I'm definitely gonna have to heal Daniel. How much hit point is he missing?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, heal me. I got
I
a
swear
good
to God,
bonus
he's
action.
just gonna do something else stupid. Might as well buff Anne. She can at least get a crit and one-shot this thing.
No. I got this.
I swear to God, Hosuh, if you heal Daniel, I will personally murder you in my
I will
invis
heal
state.
Daniel in the name
Thank you.
in the name of dwarf goddess. We cannot
Okay.
let anyone die in this party.
I will
Yeah.
murder you and see what happens.
Okay, so Dan,
How much is he missing?
he was just barely hanging in there. So getting healed with a cure wounds, he is going to get brought back up to about half health.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
I swear to
Okay.
God, Daniel. I swear to
All right,
God,
no,
if you...
cue epic music, slow motion, blood dripping down my forehead or something. I pick up the sword and I look up Dragon intensely as I glare him down, and then I use my action surge to double attack him with the magical sword. Hiya!
Do you want to describe it to me how you kill this dragon?
Well, his tails is cut off, so he's in agony, and his mouth is open. So I stab him in the mouth, and then I pull it out, and then I try to cut his neck.
Okay.
I hope you realize are you a human?
Yes, but I'm a human fighter.
You're on the ground,
I jump.
and the thing is huge.
No, it's about a little bit bigger than a car.
Yeah, what?
Well, the
Puffin
thing
said,
is that
remember?
it can when it's the thing is that when it kind of rears back, its head is up fairly high off of the ground because it has a long neck, stuff like that.
Okay, fine.
But if
kinda
you
fine.
I mean, if you want to stab in the mouth and then cut its head off, like that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, Steven. Stop helping the dragon.
So you stab it and you slash it, and as you do that, it's kind of that burnt smell comes off as the roaring flames from the fiery sword dig into its flesh. And
Oh, gross.
as you kill it, Steven, you come down the stairs to see the body of a massive dragon laying there. And Dan is standing there with his sword covered in blood. Everyone has blood on them.
Hi, Steven.
Blood.
Wow,
Disease.
thank God I'm invisible still.
Oh, right.
Ah, blood on me. Ah,
Oh,
terrible.
blood on this damn plan merch at crowdmade.com/damn.
Okay,
Wait,
so
so
is
that's
the
it?
dragon
You guys
dead?
won? We got it! And I deactivated the rune, so we win! Let's go get our
Yay!
reward, because this is so garbage, I don't want to deal with Daniel's crap anymore.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So the people that were frozen upstairs,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Can we? So they're still frozen, right?
Yeah.
Oh!
Can we take the money that they had? I'm pretty sure those were the prior people.
Yeah.
That's
a good
right.
idea.
Can we steal their money?
not gonna
So we
save them?
are kind of getting towards the end of this, so we will start wrapping it
yeah.
up. And so just
Yeah.
say, like,
Okay.
this is basically the dragon had gone around. It would loot anyone it could find, and take the money and then leave it up. And it's like it was starting to develop a little bit of a horde. And some of the magic items that you found were from the previous group that had gone here.
Yes, just take everything, go back to the town, get our reward, come back and save them.
Don't save them. They're just gonna steal the stuff. They already stole the first set. Let's just murder them.
Okay.
I lean on one of the ice sculptures. Hey guys, we'll be back real quick. The ice sculpture falls and has like a domino. Can it do that?
Yeah, sure. You like push one. And
They all die? Oh no, they shatter.
Okay, well, one of the things I will warn you also is that you would know this, is that they've been dead a while. So what happens is he would actually freeze them alive, and then they would slowly die in the encasement.
Oh.
And by this time, they had been here for several months in the ice. They were gone. They were long gone.
So they're long gone. I'm sorry. May you rest in peace.
I would like to raise dead.
Okay. All right, cool. So right now we are currently wrapping this up. Is there anything, we're going to be closing it out soon. So is there anything else you guys want to do before we close it out?
Kill the mayor of this town.
So you want to kill the mayor?
How high is his level?
The mayor is, you don't know. He appears to be a commoner of some kind.
Ah, okay, that's useless then. Never mind. I think we should ransack the village, but that's just me. And I don't think...
Can we bring Stanley back to the town?
Fine, let's bring the idiot back to town.
Stanley's like, well, I don't know if I should be leaving you guys. I'm enrolled in this school. I'm supposed to be in this school, in this class, in this particular
You're
time.
on winter break. Let's go.
Hey, we're winter break. And when you guys were walking through, there were like several trees kind of set up, and it had originally been done around Christmas, and so the decorations were still up there. And so when you guys are coming back down, it's there's all the decorations are still up there.
I cast Scorching Ray on all of them.
Last spell too.
Okay, cool. So you guys make it back to the village, and then set the village on fire, and then kill everyone inside.
What?
Wait, not everyone
wins.
Well, while you guys are doing that, I look into the video camera and then I say, plundering and putting the village on fire and robbing an entire civilization reminds me about what Christmas is all about. Spending time with your family while the church bell rings and thinking about
while the
baby
church
Jesus.
bell burns along with the entire village.
Okay, so what's going to happen is that, and then later on, you're all going to wake up and you're going to get presents. Hosuh's going to get some presents. He's going to get some socks, and Anna's going to get a new scarf. And Dan's gonna get a sweater, and Steven's gonna get a lump of coal for murdering innocent people.
Wow, this is even more than last year. Alright, so that's it.
Alright,
That's it.
Thank you everyone for coming. Thanks to the players for playing.
Thanks for hosting.
Awesome.
And don't forget to check out both Puffin and Ann down in the description below. Thanks, guys. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and get us to 1 million subscribers so we can go to Disneyland. Steven
More
out.
than that, spend time with your family.
Anything.
Make sure you guys just really appreciate one another. Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas,
everyone.
Happy Holidays.
Before we wrap it up, does Anne or Puffin
I
want
just
to
want to
say
say,
anything?
thanks everyone for coming in, and Happy Holidays.
Yeah,
And-
Merry Christmas.
Go to church.
And buy Dan Plan merch.
mean,
yeah!
jeez.
woo!
Watch more
Go to
YouTube
church and buy
videos.
damn plan merch.
Ignore your family.
They make great gifts.
Yeah, they make great gifts and they're
Oh my
very
God.
affordable and they look amazing. And I would love to have one. Your brother wants to have one, and your sister, and your mom, and your grandma. So,